Ghostbusters, A Frozen Empire is now probably my least favorite Ghostbuster movie. They had an idea, you know, this ancient ghost, demon, god thing was going to destroy the world. And I didn't like the villain. I didn't like the villain at all. There's a thing that they did where he needed to get his horns back, but they never said why. It wasn't because he needed the power. It wasn't because it was, you know, I don't know. They never said, man. He wanted his horns, and he got them, and he didn't have like an energy upgrade. He was exactly as powerful as he was before. He just had his horns. And then after that, he was like, now I'm going to destroy the world. But instead of destroying the world, he decided to pick a fight with the Ghostbusters, who specialize in getting rid of ghosts and monsters. That's their thing. That's like if you're a vampire and you're like, I'm going to bite everybody in the city. But the first thing I'm going to do is wake Blade up and challenge him to a fist fight. Why? That's not, I mean, that's your plan? His plan was terrible. And he wanted revenge about something that happened 5,000 years ago. Somebody slighted him, and he's waited 5,000 years to get this. The good thing was there were a lot of callbacks. There were 2 callbacks to ghosts that they brought back. 2 popular ghosts came back. 1 popular creature came back. A bunch of guest stars. Ernie Hudson got a considerably larger role in this. I think he probably had more lines than any other Ghostbuster, and he definitely had a higher level of importance than any Ghostbuster. And it kind of made sense, you know. It kind of made sense, because when the original Ghostbusters came out, he hadn't done a lot of really big things. In fact, I think before the original Ghostbusters, I think the biggest thing that he had done, the biggest thing that I remember was Penitentiary. He played Half-Dead, who wanted to murder Leon Isaac Kennedy, who played Too Sweet. He was a prisoner who had been slighted and wanted to murder that dude. He wanted to unalive him, I guess is a word I should say. But, and then he got this big break for Ghostbusters, and I was like, wow, that's that dude that was in that movie with that other dude where he was, you know, so he wasn't a big name then, but today he's a larger, he's done Oz, he's done a lot of stuff, and he's a bigger name. I would not say that he was the biggest name on there. Paul Rudd was on there, Bill Murray was on there, Dan Aykroyd was on there, but he's definitely one of the bigger names. So he got more stuff. His agent probably was like, hey man, if he doesn't have, you know, 175 lines, we're not doing it. I don't know what they argued about, but they definitely got more stuff for him. He was more in this movie. They brought back people from the original. It was good. I mean, it was good. It just wasn't as good as I was expecting. I was expecting their new movie to be the Ghostbusters, the new Ghostbusters. They're getting together. They have to get together because they're fighting this giant, terrorizing ghost demon god thing, and he's going to kill everybody in the city. But honestly, he was himself on screen for the hour and a half movie. And it was a short movie too. For the hour and a half, because you know, today we're used to 2-hour and 3-hour movies. You know, Snyder Cut will get you 4 hours. But we're used to more. And this was an hour-and-a-half movie. And it felt to me like maybe Bill Murray was tired. He was phoning in a lot of his jokes. You know, he was just kind of schlepping his way through it. Like he was saying, yeah, last Ghostbusters I'm gonna do. And where's my check? He was like that. Dan Aykroyd was big in this. The girl, Phoebe, I think her name was Phoebe. Phoebe was big in this. I think she might have a love interest that is not Podcast. I figured her and Podcast were going to be love interests, but they were barely on screen together. And I think they're hinting that she has a different love interest. It just wasn't, I mean, because they were threatening, he's going to release all of the ghosts, every single ghost that we've ever caught before, which wasn't part of this movie, really. It wasn't a big plot for this movie. It was a segue to more to come. Because the Ghostbusters had gotten rid of all of the ghosts. You know, they were the Pied Piper. They got rid of all of the rats. Now what are you going to do? They brought the rats back. So now all of the ghosts are back in the city again. And it looks like they're going to have to, instead of having one big explosion that sucks all of the ghosts in, they're going to probably have to go out there and get them one by one. Looks like they're going to be paid by the city, finally, for doing the job, even though they're wrecking the city. I don't know, man. It was okay. It wasn't great. It was okay. It wasn't great. I would give Ghostbusters Frozen Empire 6 bags of popcorn. 6 bags of popcorn. Because that's what I think about that. More importantly, what do you think about that? Now, we have talked on this video. Let's talk some more in the comments. And as always, if you like the video, if you like the content, subscribe. And then like.
Popcorn passport. Get your popcorn passport.